Care for some company? No, thank you. Don't wet up. Claire. As you know from this meeting, I consider flogging a very... You need to understand your position.
Hello guys, I just got out of the shower. I took a really lovely walk, or should I say little biking trip this morning. I haven't properly biked in the last 2 years because right before I had moved to Vienna for 1.5 years, my bike got stolen, which really sucked because I had that bike since middle school, and in a way it felt like it was meant to be because it served me my whole life in the Netherlands, and just 1 month before I was about to leave the country, the bike left as well. Although now that I'm back, I would have appreciated having my bike. I've been checking online to see if I could perhaps buy a second-hand bike. I really want a red bicycle with a really cute little basket in front, and I'm planning to add a bunch of cute personalizations, but first I need to obtain the bike. So because my breakfast from this morning wasn't really a breakfast, I made myself a bit of a proper lunch. First off, my #1 beverage of choice is of course tea. I love using this teapot. I don't know why. I've had it stashed away for the last 4 months, but the teapot has made a comeback. And then I have this cute little tea dish. It's really simplistic, but it has this little pink line on the side of the cup and the dish. I got this from my 2 best friends on my birthday because they know I'm a teaholic. And for today specifically, I made Scottish breakfast tea because I have been craving for Scotland. Not even for the tea, but for Scotland. Ever since I went on that trip to Edinburgh, I feel like it's been my Roman Empire. I got a quinoa nut salad with soy ginger dressing, and I found these chocolate chip cookies in the supermarket, and let me explain to you why I couldn't leave them behind. I was just walking through the cookie aisle, and then I read Grandma's homemade cookies or something on the package, and it was these like very overpriced chocolate chip cookies, but they looked really cute and very homemade indeed. And then when I checked the package, I saw that it was like made from a grandma's recipe. They had all these like different types of chocolate chip cookies with different grandmas on them, and on the package it even said that 50% of the profit goes to elderly that deal with loneliness. And then I thought, you know, that money is really justified. I have to say, whichever grandma came up with this recipe really knows how to bake. While I have my lunch, I'm gonna be watching some YouTube or Netflix, and afterwards I'll be doing some yoga as well as studying, because I have my driver's exam in 6 days and I failed the first time. I do not want to fail a second time, especially because it's just so not interesting to me. But I'm almost 24 and I've delayed getting my driver's license for too long already, so I guess I'll just have to bite through this one.
Let me introduce my husband.
In welke situatie moet je de voetganger voor laten gaan? De verkeersborden op de weg kunnen het afstaand verkeer. Moeten wij in deze situatie de voetganger...
Bonjour, baby. Energy. It's 9:30 p.m. and every time when the evening kind of comes around, I start to feel so anxious, where whenever the evening comes around, I'm just completely paralyzed. And I've also made a very scary realization after quitting social media for 1 month. I noticed that I'm no better than an iPad kid. I always preach that I'm so in touch with my emotions, but now that I've taken away my iPad, aka TikTok and Instagram, I notice that as soon as I get into a fight with my parents or with my boyfriend, or if I start feeling insecure about myself, I do not immediately have access to something to doom scroll on. I can't distract myself from these bad feelings, and I'm actually forced to face them and to feel them and process them, which is healthy, but I just kind of lost touch on how to do that. Not to make this vlog all depressed and stuff, I still had a wonderful day. I know I have a bunch of very lovely friends, yet a lot of times I still feel so incredibly isolated. Another thing that's been bugging my mind is the fact that I'm starting to really feel like an adult now. When I was 17, I thought that I would magically start feeling like an adult at 18, but I definitely didn't. In fact, I felt like a 16-year-old. Not 18, not 17, but 16. And then I feel like mentally I kind of stayed the age of 18 until I was 23. Only 5 months after my 23rd birthday, I feel like it's suddenly hitting me. It's like a switch has flipped off in my brain and I feel like an adult. When I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see 18-year-old me staring back at me anymore. I'm starting to really see a grown woman. Paired with this anxiety that I've kind of developed for the last month every evening, my mind goes absolutely crazy and I keep telling myself I'm running out of time, I'm running out of time. Yet I cannot put my finger on what is the thing that I'm running out of time for. If anything, I have an abundance of time. I'm only 23 years old, but mentally I feel like as soon as I blink, half of my life is going to be over. I'm super excited to go back to school. I'm gonna start a second degree in college. Yet I feel so anxious about being 24 and going to college. Doesn't that just sound so ridiculous? When I was in Vienna for my university preparation program, there was women aged 40 or 50 who just escaped a war, and they were there to learn a whole language from scratch, to start university again, to rebuild their life. And here I am being a privileged little dipshit that's complaining about being 23. I'm probably gonna want to smack myself across the face if I watch this back in like 15 years. It could also be the last... Oh, bless you! Oh, my cat just sneezed. On the topic of cats, look at this mug. My goals and my outlook on life have shifted dramatically ever since that flip switched and I started feeling like an adult. That's enough dog depressing thoughts for today. I'll save those for my little essay/talking videos, which I feel like there will be many of because I've been journaling like a maniac. And usually all of my source material for my chatting videos is my journal, because as soon as I'm writing in there, it's like I'm literally possessed. I'm writing faster than I can think. Actually, the other way around. I'm thinking faster than I can write, so it just comes out like I'm thinking about it. I do need a mental health walk. Drink a tea or something. It actually came in clutch. I was feeling so shit.